Hey guys, it's Chris, and this is my 6-month auntie video. And if you've watched the first video, first month auntie till now, hopefully you've seen some changes. I've seen some. I've missed most, but I know that I've definitely come a long way since the first video. Since the last video, my dose has changed. I've gone from 0.5 cc's every 2 weeks to 0.5 cc's every 10 days, partly because I was experiencing like some moodiness, unpredictability on like that 10th day, and sometimes I would experience like menstrual cramps, so I'm not sure if that's gonna help. I'm sure that it's gonna keep happening until, you know, I have a hysterectomy. So far I've been okay, but that was unpleasant. That was definitely unpleasant. But the mood, since I've changed, has definitely stabilized, in addition to all the other stuff that I've been doing. So nobody has to deal with the case of the Mondays, because that's when I would have that mood fluctuation on the Monday before my Thursday shot. I've definitely noticed some changes since I changed my dose. My hair, moisture content has changed. I now have like dry hair, which is odd, so I just keep moisturizing using coconut oil just to keep that in check. I can't be flaking, that's crazy. My facial hair has really started to sprout, and I say sprout because it's very sporadic, just random places. I get one long one on my chin. This side of my mustache is growing in, not the middle, sometimes here, so people are just looking at me like, what's going on with your face? So I think I'm gonna shave it probably after this video, because until it makes up its mind and I get this top surgery, facial hair, I don't think that's gonna mesh well for me. In the gym, I definitely noticed strength gains. From the previous week, I was like struggling with 35s, and then last week I went up to like 50, and I knew I could have pushed higher. I don't want to hurt myself, but I definitely am going to be lifting the kind of weights that that I anticipated while on T. So I'm pretty excited about that. This way, I can transform my body the way that I want to, using those weights. This month has been just continued emotional and thought management, I'll call it. Just been continuing meditating. I just hit my 30th day today. Yay me. I used the app Headspace and actually got 90 days free because I do like these surveys. But it's a really interesting tool. I didn't think that I would be as into it as I am. So it's just 10-minute sessions, and I feel great. I could definitely notice the difference. My family definitely has noticed a big difference. I've been listening to Affirmations by Louise Hay. She does like this whole self-love mirror work series. That's been really helpful. I've been watching Lisa Nichols. I discovered her, and she is amazing. I'll link her channel in the description box below, because the stuff that she says, like when I watch her videos or I'll listen to one of her seminars or webinars, like everything that she says, I'm just like, wow, this is really hitting home. So that's really cool. And I started reading this book, The Motivation Manifesto. I'll insert a picture, and that's been the same. So I have the same effect. So between Lisa Nichols and the Motivation Manifesto, I'm just really fired up, ready to take my life and these next 6 months like to the next level. So I'm really excited about that. And then this month has been really weird as far as like how people are perceiving me. I've never been ma'amed, miss, darlinged, and like never this much in my entire existence. It's really interesting. They're using like my birth name, sweetie, darling. It's just odd. It's very odd. When people talk to me, they're like, oh, do you have a cold? I'm like, no. You know, people call me, they can't recognize who's on the phone because my voice has changed so much. But it's still sweetie, darling, ma'am, miss. It's interesting. it's interesting. And I was gonna give everybody like a 1-year pronoun pass, but I really feel like that's about to expire. It's just, and it's not them, it's me. I know that, but it's just confusing to me because I don't identify with the term woman, or I never called myself a woman. So it's just really interesting and challenging at times to encounter people who are responding to me in that way. But other than that, things have been really smooth this month. Just gonna keep using the tools that I've been using. Keep meditating, keep using those affirmations, keep reading what I'm reading, keep working out, and everything is in check. So far so good. And then these next 6 months, that's when I believe the real transformation internally, physically, spiritually is really gonna take off. So you guys stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys next time.